Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Murphy and I am an author, reviewer, voice actor, and public speaking coach. And yes, I know I haven't put out too many of the last two videos, but they are in the pipeline. So if that's what you're here for, just hang on, they are coming, I do guarantee that. Today I'm going to be talking about The Bear's Den, Jacob Makes 3. This was written by KJ Follett, who is actually a local author to Rockford, Illinois, where I'm currently living. So it's definitely interesting to see this as he does, because he puts a lot of Rockford iconography and locations that people that are in this area would definitely understand where they're coming from. So the other part I liked about this book a lot was that it was a memoir mixed with a fictional story, a fictional telling of things, based partially on KJ Follett's life and how his interactions in the LGBT community happened here in Rockford, and in some of the ways that he helped other young gay men find themselves, especially during some of his harder times. What's also great about this is, while it is an LGBT romance book, it's not the same as some other romance books that I've read in the past, where it's just the sexualization of the two people that are in love. This really develops nicely for characters to have relationships together that are not just based on sex, that are actually developed deeper relationships that allow them both to grow and allow them both to mature enough in their own ways that they can then spread the love to other people. In the book, we see our two older men who are celebrating their 25th anniversary together inadvertently adopt a younger gay man into their lives, and that has been around for some time, that now is going to share in their love. So it's a really interesting way to look at a relationship and how those actions can change for each person in the relationship. So I do highly recommend this, especially if you want to get into something that's not, as I said, not just sex. A development of real relationship issues and how they interact with each other, that I think a lot of gay men really could take a look at. I do like the memoir aspect of it too, because it gives, as I said, some local iconography, and so when you're reading it, especially if you live in Rockford, Illinois, you know where things are. He'll say a location, you're like, oh yeah, I've been there, I've done that. So I definitely think that's a nice addition to have, because it allows for a local audience at least to connect more with the book. Overall, I gave this one a 5. Just because, like I said, I like the non-sexualization of the human relationship that forms between the two main characters and the third that they add in later on. So I definitely, again, I would recommend it to somebody that's looking for that. That's looking for a relationship building narrative that isn't driven just by sex. So, and also for anyone that's looking for examples of older gay men who are still in love and are still working through issues and who are still happy with their partner. I think we see a lot of novels in this genre that are young gay men that are happy in love at the first times, but this really kind of gives a good understanding of an older gay generation finding and accepting love for themselves. So I definitely recommend you pick up Bear's Den, Jacob Makes 3. Especially if you live here in Rockford, and especially if you're a LGBT person here in the city of Rockford. I think it really goes well, and it flows pretty well. For a short book, it's only 175 pages. It does flow pretty well. It does have a good pacing. It does have a good understanding of character building and relationship building and things of that nature. So definitely recommend that to anyone that likes those types of books. If you liked this video and you would like to see more, please do like and subscribe. And you can also check out my social media. Shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook. There'll be the links in the description down below. And I hope you'll keep reading, and I hope you'll keep tuning in. Thank you so much.